What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello, everybody.
And, we don't mince words. Rick, what are we doing?
Steven Universe, Season 4, Episode 2, Know Your Fusion. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Now, is this going to be a new series of fusions we see, or is it just going to focus on Garnet? That is the question I'm asking.
Nah, it's a talk show.
It's a talk show? What?
Yeah. It's, you remember Smoky Quartz showing up at the end of last season?
Yeah, it was the very last episode, in fact.
Yeah, so this is basically figuring out what Smoky Quartz is actually good for.
A solid fuck all. I'll tell you what, I have seen Rainbow Quartz 2.0 and I think he's dashing.
He is, he's very dapper.
It is once again a shame that half of the composite parts is Steven, who is 12. No, I think he's like 14, 15. They gave an age and I forget.
No, he's like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah.
I think he's a teenager, because I remember it being weird because Connie was like, wait, how old is he? And he's not aged for like 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 14's about right, and then Future is when he's 16.
But
he's
again,
finally had his growth spurt.
But again, but it's like 2 inches.
Yeah, yep.
But wow, they can just do it on command.
Hmm.
Wait, is this the first time Steven's fused with anyone who's not Connie?
It's the first time he's fused with the gem. And it's the first time Garnet seeing him fuse with the gem as well. I love the two reactions.
Is Garnet screaming?
She's screaming in happiness. Yeah, now we remember that most other fusions are massive, and it's just the Steven ones that are not.
Yeah, because he's tiny.
Yeah.
And like, no offense, every Steven fusion I've seen, Steven's kind of been the dominant personality.
I think the one that actually bucks that trend is Steg.
Okay, but that's in a movie, and that's not until pre-future.
Yeah.
I don't know what Steg acts like. I can guess based on his design.
Like Otto, it's you know those guitars that are like double guitars, you know?
Yeah, except Otto's just a useless stoner.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an interesting lore bomb in that the fusions have their own rooms inside the temple.
Hmm.
And yeah, of course Sardonyx has a fucking talk show set as her room. She looks like a talk show host.
Yep.
My god, them fishnets.
Yeah, she's a good one. It's like a bunny outfit with shoulders.
It's Saturday Night Live!
With our host, Sardonyx.
I do not like that fucking design for Three Arms. Where it splits.
Yeah,
it looks incredibly unnatural.
Yeah, I too have not been much of a fan of it, but it's like the chaos is kind of part of it.
No, that's fine, I get it. The design works. I'm just saying, with the character not in motion and just sitting down, it looks weird. Oh, there's a character in a fucking anime or a video game that laughs like that, and it does my head in.
Oh, there's loads of them. It's called the princess laugh.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking of a specific character and I can't nail it.
I
like the hairstyle.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Joker.
I guess if you squint. So what are we learning? Smoky Quartz can't take shit seriously.
No, both that and the fact that they're a one-trick pony and the one trick is Yo-Yo.
You wait. There's an additional elbow as well, because it don't look like there is. It looks like that's where the third arm comes from.
Yeah. It's a weird one, isn't it?
Oh, Wilhelm scream. Oh god, that's oh, that's a bash on old school cartoons, isn't it? But don't forget, Transformers exist solely because they needed to sell toys. Same with He-Man.
Yeah, Transformers was basically the male version of My Little Pony, wasn't it?
Yeah, and don't forget, the whole reason the movie killed off the entire cast of characters is because they needed a whole new cast of characters because they needed to sell more toys. Not even joking, that's the reason. It's a bow and arrow, it's not hard.
A bow kind of like a yo-yo indeed.
Why the fuck? I know she's got an extra hand, but why would you hold a bow that way?
To be honest, it actually kind of makes sense to kind of...
No, it doesn't, Rick.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you need the flex from the bit that he's kind of bracing, or they're kind of bracing.
And the funny thing is both hands were on the wrong part of the bow. Which is kind of the point. I get that, because she can't shoot a bow and arrow. That's the point they're making. So kudos on that point.
Oh, it's Nicki Minaj, isn't it?
What? What's Nicki Minaj?
I forget the name of the fusion. Yeah, Sugarlight, there we are.
But why are you calling it Nicki Minaj?
It's voiced by Nicki Minaj.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd have thought Nicki Minaj would have, I don't know anything about the woman, but I'd have assumed she'd have voiced a more elegant character.
You'd think so normally, but I think people that join in with the series are pretty happy to just have a bit of fun with it.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't really know any behind-the-scenes shit. Apart from the fact that Business was voiced from a woman from Orange is the New Black. That's the only tidbit I know.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Almost as strong as Garnet. Congrats.
That's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, but it took 3 attempts and she had to be angry. This is so ridiculous, though, because we already know that Smoky Quartz's strength is yo-yo.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just Sardonyx being really condescending.
Alexandrite? Oh, that's the mega fusion between all the crystal gems, yeah? Oh, I love that footage courtesy of Cartoon Network.
Daft.
I think everyone who's anyone knows that she ain't going to be able to do that. Oh man, it wasn't even a very good burp.
Now, see, the problem is their commonality is that they both felt useless right at that moment.
Man, okay, I don't know how... right, I'm going to be vague. We know someone who can be like this, who, when stuff isn't going the group's way, it's like, okay, I'll blame myself, and then the group moves on. But in reality, what happens is the group gets fed up of you saying, oh, I'm useless, why am I useless, I'm holding us back, blah, blah. And it's like, we shut the fuck up and just keep playing.
Yeah. Keep playing, let us try and, everybody passes on from this.
It's a fucking video game, we don't give a fuck. What is going on? This seems out of the blue. This can't have been planned.
Because Garnet and Pearl have defused, their fusion room is destabilizing.
Makes sense. And look at this video game fucking sequence.
Even the door's fucking up. Yeah, I do get Amethyst's point that it's been more Steven's influence on her.
So much as if mutual growth is a thing. And yes, rather helpfully, cutting away before they just show the fucking episode again. But yeah, that was the second episode of Season 4. Pretty much following off from Season 3's lead yet again, in that the second episode, after the plot's out of the way, it's like, cool, let's go back to something you can show whenever.
Yeah. I mean, that one was basically a case of, you do need to know that Smoky Quartz exists to a degree, but also you basically get introduced to everything that they can do.
Yeah.
So,
what did you think?
I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was good as the last episode we just did, but I did enjoy seeing Sardonyx again, and for more than 2 minutes. How about you? What do you think?
Yeah, it was okay. It was fine. I've got no complaints. I think it fits the category that Cartoon Network wanted of something we can just show whenever.
Yeah, a non-sequential part of the show, yeah.
Yeah, because we've said it before in previous episodes, but people might not follow along. One of the reasons why Steven Universe, I wouldn't say imploded, but had a bit of a weird direction at times, is because Rebecca Sugar wanted a continuous story, but Cartoon Network wanted just write a bunch of episodes that can be played as episodes so we can do them whenever we want.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't do both.
Seems to be a common thing that shows get asked to wrap up because they don't make Uncle Grandpa.
Man, you could have picked an example better than Uncle Grandpa, because Uncle Grandpa was crap.
Yeah, sure.
There's stuff that is regular show is later on they start doing plot that takes multiple episodes, but for the most part it's just self-contained fun nonsense, which it is what it is. But you can do that, but the thing is, regular show I feel brought a lot of good faith for the people making it, in that, okay, we now want to do a continuous plot, and Cartoon Network's like, fuck it, you've done what we wanted, go for it.
Yeah.
That being said, I prefer storytelling.
Yes, I do as well, but I think part of that is that I'm an adult, and you and I both have an attention span more than 10 minutes.
This is true. I mean, we're both chomping at the bit for Has-Been.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Because Helluva Boss is great, but you can watch them whenever you want, in whatever order.
Mostly, yeah.
I mean, you got it, really, because Season 2 seems to be really plot-ish at the moment, especially with the way they ended Season 1.
Yeah, like some things, you need to see Lululand before you see any further things with Octavia, for instance.
A little bit.
But other than that, yeah.
Anyway, we're getting a bit off topic. Rick, favourite moment?
My favourite moment was one that you pointed out. It was footage courtesy of Cartoon Network.
It's a good joke, man.
It's shared slightly with the little offhand comment of, oh, she's not really in this episode, do we have to pay her, when talking about Sugarlight and Nicki Minaj.
Oh, I didn't catch that. That's why you started talking about Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. But yeah, how about you? What was your favourite moment?
I don't know. The whole episode was fun. Like, it's basically the gist of it. I don't know. We're seeing Sardonyx, is the fusion name, right?
Yeah, Sardonyx is that.
Yeah, seeing her again was fun. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
The important question, Rick, and you can say a fusion as a fusion, because I feel like the MVP will be a fusion. MVP, Rick.
I'm going to give it to Sardonyx because, hosting the show was kind of more important than what happened on it. Like, I got a lot more enjoyment out of the show being the show and watching the show as it was than things that happened on it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to give it to Sardonyx and the fantastic bunny outfit that she brought with it.
Man, not really a bunny outfit.
Well.
You're just like, sexy clothes, must be bunny.
Well, you know, the one piece with the sheer tights on. It's kind of a bunny suit.
That's an anime that spans 250 episodes, Rick.
Okay.
Shit joke alert, put the alarm bells in.
Yep. How about you? What was your MVP?
I've got to agree with you on this one. I think it's Sardonyx. Like, Smoky Quartz is fun. Steven and Amethyst are fun. Can't really give it to any individual gem because they really weren't in the episode. But yeah, Sardonyx was a very good host, even if she was a bit of a fuckwit. You know, it's never good to compare, taking a yardstick to compare someone to someone else who clearly doesn't have the same skills or talent or interests.
Yeah, especially when it's a skill set that's made out of parts that the other person examining doesn't value as highly.
Yeah, it's like you don't rate a goldfish on how it can climb a tree.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, we'll see you again next week for another episode of Steven Universe, guys.
Bye!